The M-Series commercial remodel housing comes in round and square. For this video, we will be referring to the round. Please review the square installation instructions online for a step-by-step. Prior to installation, ensure all power to the luminaire is turned off. For this installation, you will need a 4 3/8 inch hole saw and drill, a flathead screwdriver, measuring tape, wire cutters and strippers, pliers, and wire nuts. And for DMF products, you will need the M-Series commercial round remodel housing, modules and round trims. Mark the fixture center position on the ceiling. Attach template sticker if desired. Using a hole saw, cut a 4 3/8 inch, 111 millimeters, round opening at the marked position. Pull the building's electrical supply wire down through the opening in the ceiling. Use a flathead screwdriver to open the knockout on the junction box and pass through the field wiring. Open the junction box door and splice the wires from junction box to the electrical circuit, ensuring compliance with local and NEC standards. Pass the junction box and conduit through the opening and place above the ceiling. Leave the cap hanging through the opening. Insert the housing into the opening around the cap and push until flush with the ceiling. Continue to hold the housing flush to the ceiling. Push one of the spring clips outwards until a click is heard and it is properly engaged. Repeat for the remaining spring clips. The M-Series commercial family has modules in various different heat sink sizes corresponding to their Lumen output and function. Please follow along for specific instructions on each one. Downlight modules between 750 and 2000 lumens all have embedded drivers and will follow the same installation steps. Connect the LED module connector to the connector of the wiring cap assembly. Note, do not hang the LED module by the connector. Coil the excess wire into the cap and snap the cap onto the back of the module, ensuring not to pinch any loose wires. Align the trim onto the module and turn trim clockwise until secure. Note, the trim must be securely attached to module. Push the module and trim evenly into the collar until the spring clips engage and the trim is flush with the ceiling. High lumen downlight modules utilize a supplemental driver and all follow the same installation steps. Connect the female connector of the driver to the male connector inside the wiring cap assembly. Coil the excess wire into the cap and snap the cap onto the back of the driver, ensuring not to pinch any loose wires. Pass the connected driver into the ceiling through the collar. Use the magnet on the bottom of the driver to secure it to the top of the junction box for future access. To complete installation, connect the module and trim with the twist and lock feature, and insert module into housing until the trim is flush with the ceiling. For adjustable modules, all Lumen packages use supplemental drivers, but note the driver size will be different based on Lumen output. Connect the female connector of the driver to the male connector inside the wiring cap assembly. Coil the excess wire into the cap and snap the cap onto the back of the driver, ensuring not to pinch any loose wires. Pass the connected driver into the ceiling through the collar. Use the magnet on the bottom of the driver to secure it to the top of the junction box for future access. Identify the clip engaging cutouts in the walls of the collar and align with the spring clips on the module. Squeeze the spring clips and push the module into the collar until the spring clips audibly engage with the collar. Note, make sure the module is not tilted while inserting. To rotate the LED module up to 360 degrees, turn until the desired position is achieved. To tilt the LED module up to 40 degrees, push up or down against the tab with the opposing arrows until desired tilt is reached. Note, angle markings are inscribed on one side of the module for repeatable adjustments. Once the module's position is set, install the trim by pushing it into the housing until it is flush with the ceiling. DMF's modular downlights are designed with access and serviceability in mind. Should you ever need to change or service your downlight, any typical change can be made with minimal tools and no rewiring. M-Series commercial modules are designed with embedded and accessible 0 to 10 volt drivers to make service quick and efficient. To remove the module for replacement or service, such as switching to an adjustable module or replacing optics, follow these steps. For adjustable module removal, first remove the trim from the housing by pulling down evenly on both sides, taking care to not damage the sealing finish. Next, locate the 2 spring tabs engaged in the housing. Push both spring tabs toward each other and lower the module out of the housing. For downlight modules with embedded drivers, separate the wiring cap from the back of the module. Note, a flathead screwdriver may be helpful to remove the clip of the caps from the module. Disconnect the 6-pin Molex connector by pushing on the black tab on the wiring harness in the cap, and then gently pulling the 2 connectors apart. For high lumen and adjustable modules, follow the wire to locate the driver in the sealing plenum. Detach the magnetic driver from its surface and pull it down from the ceiling. Follow the same steps from the embedded driver modules to separate the cap and wiring. After removing your module, you are now ready for replacement, following the same instructions from the start of the video. For more information on how to change our optics in the field, please refer to our website for step-by-step instructions. As always, the M-Series is plug and play, backed by our in-house engineering, customer support, and DMF's 5-year warranty. The M-Series, our most versatile product offering.